Hi, hello, and welcome back to episode 6 of our podcast called D.D.D Discussions. I'm Laura.
And I'm Numa. And today's topic is going to be all about different music shows in Korea and the hosts of the show and stuff like this. And since this one is actually episode 6, we are finally now at the point where we're gonna give you a quick news flash. Jesus Christ, I'm never gonna do it again. Woohoo! No. And small disclaimer, we're gonna record episodes mostly Mondays, I guess. And the news are gonna be like Monday to Monday. So like Monday last week to Monday this week. And like Tuesday and Wednesday are gonna cover the next week's episode. Yes. I don't know either. I think it's the best one.
And now, starting with the news part, and actually starting with a shocker. Really famous actor Kim Yohan is under fire after it got released that he demanded money from his ex-girlfriend and late Kim Se-ron. Because of that, a lot of companies actually started cutting ties with him. And now to actually sad news. Singer Yeosang sadly also passed away this week, but his family actually decided to donate his condolence money, which is pretty cutesy actually.
That's kind of cute.
And news that hit us very hard. Sangyeon of The Boys started his military.
Literally today.
Yes. Like when we were recording. And it hit it differently.
I mean, we have 3 in OX right now, and now The Voice is also starting.
2 of our old groups down.
Woohoo!
Let's start military now. Yippee!
Yay.
And yeah, we're sad that Sangyeon now started his military, but Kim Min-jae discharged from military.
And I'm actually very happy about that one because I loved the drama between like where Woo To-wan and Kim Min-jae were in, and they were like besties like us, kinda. They're really really cute. And Woo To-wan actually like picked him up from the military base, so I was like, yeah, that's so fun.
And now for the tour announcements. Actually, we got Byeee on an Aussie, like Australian, and US tour. Black Swan in the US again. Then we got Big Ocean, like Europe got a Big Ocean now. Just Be on an Japan and America tour. Hwasa also in Europe, and the Seraphim announced an Asia tour.
Yes, and comeback of this week, like comebacks of the week, there were like literally a lot, and also like debuts and something. But I just picked like the bigger ones that are kind of known, more-ish known thingy. We got Hoshi and Uzi with their debut cover, like not cover, but like debut album, 96ers. It was released actually 1 week ago, so on the 10th. We also got Yeji's solo debut with Air, and Shimin had a solo comeback with Wee, I guess, also on the 10th. Then, SF9's comeback was Love Race, the album, and that was on the 11th. There is gonna be a new group from like Beat Entertainment, if I'm not sure, Beat. And they're the like little brothers kind of thingy from Ace, so check them out. They had a pretty big drop kind of song thingy called Hiccups on the 12th. The Seraphim had a comeback with Hot on the 14th. Tempest had a pre-release. Literally, it was just like a hyphen. Like the name is a hyphen. So that was also on the 14th. One Pit released until now, also on the 14th. We have Laura's favorite of the week, aka Mingi, with his German word for highway, aka Autobahn, on the 14th. Then freaking The Boys coming today with VVV. Very pretty, very very good. Listen to it, we love it. We also got 10 NCT solo. It's like a pre-release kind of thingy called Pambola. And we have we call them the children because they're all younger than us, but they're really cutesy. The Wind with Only One, and it's also come back today. But I think that's actually it for the first news flash-ish thingy.
Yeah.
So let's get started with this week's episode.
So now to come to our topic. What exactly are even music shows now? So basically, they're just shows with sometimes live or mostly pre-recorded performances of K-pop groups that recently had their comebacks and now promote their song to the world. Or to be honest, kind of more Korea. Yeah. They air on different days of the week on Korean TV, but some are also available on YouTube these days. A lot of them, actually. There's always going to be a packed lineup, either with already good established faces or new ones that the industry brought out shortly before things are airing. Then fans of the attending groups also get the chance to be in the audience while performing. They cheer the artists up and sometimes even get some small fan meets after the recording ends.
Yes, and there is literally a very big variety of music shows these days in Korea. And we have, for example, these ones. Inkigayo, The Show, Show Champion, M Countdown, Music Bank, Music Universe K909, Virtual Gaio Top 10, Show, Music Core, and Simply K-pop. Those are literally just some, to name some that are, literally ongoing right now, but in the past there were, a lot of music shows that started and ended. And literally I could never listen all of them, up here, because we would be 80 years old after finishing that one, I guess.
For real. It's a very long list. But why do idols actually go there, you may ask yourself? And it's kind of an easy explanation. New faces that just had their debut, or maybe it's their first comeback to go, they go there to gain popularity by reach and the wide audience. And they obviously also want to showcase their talents and what they offer to it, attract new people to stand them. Obviously, that's your goal if you became a K-pop idol. You want fans.
I guess so.
You're not doing it for nothing.
Oh, you're sometimes doing it for nothing, sadly, but that's not their choice.
It's not their choice and not their fault. It's often the promotion of the company. But we don't talk about that one, no.
We don't talk about companies. No. We don't talk about companies.
And older or already more established groups also want to promote their their music to a wider audience and maybe attract more possible fans. But they also aim to show their already existing fan base that they choose the right group and that they are still active and doing well.
And not to forget, they might also win something like a trophy or award, or I don't know. And because winning a trophy means that their song gained much popularity by receiving votes from fans, so a pretty good amount of albums physically, and were streamed the most song of all the groups that performed on this day at this show or just in general for this week. And sometimes a win for smaller or lesser known groups also brings them a lot of recognition at once, and they might stop staying underrated. That's why the first win means actually a lot to some of these groups, and you might even see some members tearing up or fully crying because they're so happy about the win, or I don't know, they're just really happy most of the time if they win. It's very cutesy.
Yeah, very much. But now moving on to performances and blah blah blah, everything with it. Almost all the performances you see on TV aren't actually broadcasted live. They are mostly pre-recorded in the morning, literally on the day the show is airing though. But that's actually to prevent any mistakes or technical issues while airing, which is kind of smart. And also performances aren't really a live thingy. They are mostly done with a lot of backtrack that covers the actual vocals, or they might even be lip sync to the bags. On one hand, you could argue that the group then can focus only on performing well and doesn't need to pay attention to be stable while doing crazy moves. And on the other hand, fans might dislike this because they feel like their idols these days are only there to perform and put too much attention to the dance part instead of the vocals, etc.
But anyways, 9 out of 10 times, all performances are center focused, aka the cameraman is literally following the person that's performing in the middle and presenting the line. But sometimes there is like a thingy that's called full cam, or also on Korean, cam. Aka you will see the whole stage with all the members in it, and mostly the cam won't move an inch. So you can see like all members in one frame, dancing and everything, performing like the whole song. And for the other one, it's just literally, you can see the center and that's it. Like, if there's an idol going out of frame, like 5 meters, he's not gonna be shown in the clip. And so if you like search up on Korean, like literally on Korean, blah 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 group name, for example, I don't know, the boys group name and then chick cam, you will get a full performance video with all the members of the group in the frame. Or also at concerts and stuff, you can also look at like, I don't know. I just take Extraordinary Heroes for that one. Extraordinary Heroes concert, the chick cam. And you get literally the whole stage filmed by the fan. And it's like, yeah, fan cam kind of thingy. But fan cams are gonna be like another topic for you, Mrs. Laura.
But there's also something called a fan cam, as Lumon said. And in this cam, the focus stays on one idol and one idol only. It's kind of like their own cam that follows them during the whole performance of the song, even if another member is in the center position or the idol doesn't have any lines right now. Funnily, this kind of fam is also called chicken as well, but if you only want to find it for like one member, you need to include the member's name before the word, aka like something like Omega X Hyuk Chikem, and you get like just the fan cam of that specific member you will search up. These kind of fan cams are actually not only common in music shows. If you want to find a specific video of an idol alone, like at a concert, you can also type in blah 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 groups, member, concert, Chikem. On like Korean mostly, because you'll find more if you type it on Korean actually.
Yes.
And you'll find whatever your heart belongs to. What your heart yeah. Stroke. But actually a funny thing about like the fan cam side, I love it when you're like normally watching a fan cam of, I don't know, your favorite idol, and the cam is following him, and then he's while they're dancing and everything, he's behind another member, but the camera still stays on him, even if he's like behind that member, or if like the choreo has some part where everyone is lined up behind, and then it's like searching for the idol I have to film.
Yes, this one's more like common in shows. This one is more like common in shows. Like, yeah, I think true. Not really in like fan cams from like fan sites and stuff.
Yeah.
But yes. Like, oh my god, where the freaking heck is he? Help! I can't find him anymore.
So like they're all in line for like the choreo, and then they're like spread out to the sides. Wait, where was it? Where was that idol? Help me! And then like switching from one to another, but like not finding the one that cameraman is supposed to film. I find it so funny actually.
It's actually also cute, kind of.
Yeah, that's true.
And also idols finding their chick cam, like the fan cam, and being like at the beginning, wait, are you filming me? And the cameraman's literally like nodding, and he is like, oh my god, I love you.
Or like they're moving to the left and right and seeing if like the camera goes with them, if like the cameraman isn't as obvious and like nods at them.
It's actually
so cute.
But moving on to the end of performances, there might be an ending fairy. But what the heck is an actual like ending fairy, you ask? Okay, yeah, sounds actually weird if you don't know it though, to be honest, but because fairy, what is a fairy? Like fairy is like the
a fairy flying around at the end, like.
You're like, sure. No, what? But we are here to change this one so that you know what an ending fairy is. And at the end of a performance, the music stops and the idol will stand still in their ending position, obviously. Then the camera, like the center focus camera, obviously like actually goes just to one member for the last shot. And then this idol might pull a cute funny or fancy pose or whatever, or it's just like, I don't know, doing a V sign and smiling. They also might send out like finger hearts or do something dumb. Then most of the time the video might end. And this also established actually quite recent. So all the idols might even don't really get the hang of it. Like it happened before that like they like older gen K-pop idols went to like a music show and suddenly the camera was on one person and he was like, eh? Why am I here? What am I doing? Hi, I guess. But younger ones are pretty confident in it and you can really see that one. And also, sometimes it's not only one idol. Maybe after the first one strikes pose, another one might come into frame and do something else quickly, like just cheek heart or or I don't know.
And yeah, after like all those performances, I might either go backstage and like just relax and chill a bit, and maybe film some dance challenges with other idols for like some TikToks or YouTube Shorts nowadays, or Instagram Reels. What there's not, I'm so happy they are still not on Spotify Spotlight.
Stop it! You might jinx it.
I might really jinx it, but I hope it will never happen. It probably will never happen. Don't
say it. Don't say it. Move on, please.
Or they might like get interviews by the MCs in another part of like the studio. Dance challenges are actually also a bit newer in the world of K-pop, with Zico and Hwasa accidentally creating the trend back with the release of Any Song. And they just wanted to create like a TikTok together while dancing the main part of the song, and suddenly everyone and their mother did it as well. Not only fans recreated this video, also other idols actually filmed and uploaded it to the like SNS platforms. And nowadays, it's actually a normal thing that K-pop groups create videos featuring the chorus part or like a really known part of their new song with a snippet of the choreo. And fans love to recreate them or love to see their idols kind of collab with another group's member, because they like get a lot of different groups just in their pocket and like, yeah, you can do a dance challenge with me now. Okay.
It's part of social butterflying.
Yeah, true.
And now to one of the big questions. You might ask yourself, how are you able to get into that music show yourself as an audience member? And let me explain that one a bit, because it's not that easy. So most of the time there's a specific amount of fans per group that is like able to enter the recording. And the group's entertainment will post an announcement on Twitter with when and where to recording is going to happen, and as well as how many people are able to attend. And these fans need to fulfill like different criteria, such as owning the membership, owning a specific amount of albums, the light stick for the group, specific number of streams on the platform, Melon, or sell your first-born baby to Jesus.
For sure.
I don't know, but like
specifically the last one.
No, but like literally, these thingies, like it's actually a list. And if you're non-Korean, it's kind of sometimes hard because of the Melon streams, so you might need Melon. Sometimes it's also like a kind of raffle to attend, and sometimes it's first come first serve principle, like at the broadcasting station. So you might go there, queue, and be like, hey, I have this one, I have this criteria, I have this one, please let me in. And they're like, oh no, we're full, sorry, bye. That's it. And it's mostly like at 4-ish, 5-ish in the morning. So yeah, good luck waiting there. So it's just sometimes it's first come first serve. But if you really want to be sure that you're able to attend, look up all the announcements of the group and then also new ones to check like what needs to be done and how you're able to enter. And for some broadcasts, it's actually also possible to register on like the official website, but it's not really common for foreigners to get chosen to. Like one of our friends tried it for, I think, Music Bank 480s or M Countdown, or I don't know, something.
I don't know which one.
And she literally just failed. Like I think 3 times. She tried it. And if you're a foreigner and don't want to gamble, You can actually also buy entry tickets for different music shows on various official platforms like Tracy or something. But last time I looked up how much these things cost, it was like roughly around $80. You might actually have to, like, it might have changed, though. I don't know. Inflation. And also, you need to book these shows way in advance because they get sold out quickly. Like, literally, they're sold out in, like, if you're in Korea, just think you're traveling to Korea in February. Look up day as like tickets for this one. Like February last year. Like literally 1 year in advance. Maybe you get some. I don't know. It's hard.
But because there are like really a bunch of shows, we are just gonna highlight 4 of them that are like the most popular ones, plus every K-pop fan kinda knows them probably if you are into the game a little bit or a little bit more. But yeah, these 4 are gonna be Inkigayo, the show, M Countdown, and Music Bank.
And starting with Inkigayo, the English title for the show is now The Music Trend, and it was actually better known as Popular Song back in the days due to actual translation because Inki means popular and Kayo is song in Korean. It was created by SBS, one of the South Korean's leading television and radio broadcasters, and is aired every Sunday. It was created back in 1993, but got cancelled pretty quickly after another show started airing and bringing in better views, so it just lost. But 5 years later, they didn't want to give up. They were like literally just, we're gonna get this one popular. Inkigayo made its return to TVs and is still going pretty strong, actually. And in 2007, they actually changed from pre-recorded to live broadcasts. And in March of 2013, they started to include a chart system called Inkigayo Chart in collaboration with Gaon Chart. And small side fact thingy, if you get to Notabang in Korea, you can actually find this section called Inki Chart. So it's like literally popular chart. I think it was short for Inkigayo Chart, where they show you the most popular songs to sing right now. But I'm not sure about that one 100%. I just have the slight feeling that it's like connected. Because, yes.
And yeah, every show has hosts, and we are gonna give you some examples that you might like have heard of. Legend IU with actor Lee Jong-suk, and actually they worked together here in like 2012 and now are a couple. And
I love it. Literally, it's E.T. Happy. Yes, I literally wrote the script like this. Please read it out loud, Laura. Who was another host of this beautiful Inkigayo thingy?
Not my words. Those words. Legendary party host Jackson Wang and Cutie Patootie second lead Yeosang in 2016.
I might have a favor for Yeosang. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're talking about the Cutie Patootie part, not about the legendary party host Wet Pet Story Jackson Wang, or what?
What's the one you were? That's your words. That's not mine.
Oh, where else have you got it from?
I mean, he actually hosted some parties in China. Wow.
Another GOT7 member, Park Jin-young, Blackpink's Jisoo, and freaking Sung Kang for the year 2018.
Now you're gonna love the script as well. Thank you later.
Min-hyuk, aka Mr. Are You Seven or the guy from B2B, Jaehyun from NCT, and Inan from April for year 2019 to 2021. And another trio, Yeonjun of TXT, Hyungwon from MX, and actress Kim Yohan for 2023. And nowadays is actor Moon Seokyeon and Yoojin from CB1 and Iso of IVE.
I hope you're gonna have another funny time with what I wrote for the next host. Moving on from Inkigayo, we are gonna have a look at the show. The show is a K-pop music show created by SBSM, and it's broadcasted every Tuesday live from the SBS Prison Tower in Sangam-no, Seoul, obviously. Funnily, it's not only available in South Korea, but also in over 20 other countries worldwide through, for example, MTV France, TBS Japan, or Paramount Network. It's actually also on available on YouTube. We didn't watch it during our school classes. No, I would never watch the show during my school time. No. I would literally pay attention in German and math class. Not in math.
Me with Mama
biology.
back then, with AirPods in my ear, with my friend next to me, just like phone on like our legs, and watching Mama performance when Mama was.
I was literally sometimes sitting here, and I was like, okay, so there's Yeosang at the show. Watch it during my classes, like literally every week.
Yeah.
Kind of. It was funny though. Would never do that.
No, never. No.
Also, not my teacher might be listening to this one. Sorry for that one. Love you. The show introduced a chart system back in 2014 with the start of season 4, and every episode there is a winning group bringing back a trophy home to their company. And the criteria for winning are actually the same as for other shows, but something slightly different here. The winner actually needs to perform on the day of airing. And you might wonder, because I might not have introduced that one before, oopsie. What are the criteria for winning? It's like literally how many copies they sold, like physically, how many streams they had. Sometimes they have like votes from judges, like music experts kind of thingy, also counting in. Fan votes, like online and offline, like from the audience, and online from like a wider audience, like fans and stuff. And also how many sold, not really the copies, but like how many sales they have in like the first week. So yeah, that are mostly the criteria to win something in every show.
And yeah, the show right now features 6 seasons, but the kind of weird thing is these seasons don't like last like 1 year or something, but they last for a different amount of time, which is yeah.
Yeah, it's like not 1 year, one episode. It's one season. It's like, yes, very
we're
funny.
We're just gonna grab a dice,
roll it, and be like, oh yeah, 6, nice.
Okay, for 6 months, for this amount of time, and yeah. Like with season 1 airing from April to December 2011, season 2 from March to December 2012, and season 3 actually starting October 2013 and lasting until October 2014.
Yeah, they're really true, like almost a year though. But now it's gonna be funny. Now it's gonna come to the fun part.
And season 4 broadcasting immediately from October 2014 until December 2015. Then season 5 starting January 2016 and lasting actually pretty long until May 2018. And Jesus Christ, season 6 started May 2018 and is still lasting until today. It's still ongoing.
Yeah, I told you. They rolled the dice like, here, you have 6. Actually, something now.
No, they took like 2 dices and it's like the same number. Okay, we take what's now 7 years.
Perfect. And now we want to just slightly highlight some of our favorite MCs from the show. Starting with season 1, we had Luna from FX and Hyung-seok, a pretty famous actress and singer for the first half. Season 2 featured Lee Min-hyuk and Yuk Seung-jae again. Like actually this is kind of same as before. Both from BTOB. Starting from March to October 2021. Until Zico and P.O. from Byeee took over for the rest of the year, until December. And I swear, they were actually cool pairings. I like them. Season 5 was kind of strong with former IOM member and now soloist Somi, and freaking Kim Yohan, the guy from Night Has Come. And he makes good music now. And season 6, like, damn. One of my bias from my culture. Even he's not doing Gosh anymore. Tag, Taeyeon from WeGSN, and Mr. Bae Jin-young. Sadly, former CX, but nah, we don't take that one. Still CX. And then Juyeon from The Voice, paired with Xian from Everglow, and Kim Min-gyu, the actor and singer. enough for Laura to be happy. Please continue with freaking 3 times Kang Yosan.
So we from 80s. Kim Yohan from Weekly. Again, Yeosang. Kang Mini from Gravity and Jihan from Kepler. And again, Yeosang with Xiaojun from Wavy, Youngsub from Tepis, and Mark of AP6. So
Did it make you
Yeosang is
happy?
going strong
Yes.
with the show.
I made her happy with that one, I guess. I was
Oh.
just like, yeah, Yosa was the MC. I'm gonna give that one to Laura because she saw him like a month ago. So yeah, be happy.
Don't say it's already a month ago. Don't say that.
Oh. And for the last one, I really want to mention Xiaojun again. Hyungjin's gravity! Of gravity?
Off Gravity.
Hyungjin of gravity. He tiny but mighty. I like it. And Nana of Eunice and Woong again.
But that's it. Enough yet about the show. We are gonna move on to M Countdown. The show started back in 2004, which is pretty long time ago. Like, I wasn't even born, nor planned to be born. And Luma was like 2 years old. And it's still present until today. Created, by the way, by CG ENM and has a total of 14 seasons now. You can watch it live every Thursday on Korean TV or internationally through the M Countdown on air page or M-Wave website. Yeah, M-Wave. It featured and still features a lot of popular artists performing live on stage and might actually be the most well-known music show every K-pop fan kind of knows.
Yeah, I think so.
And the criteria for winning is actually pretty similar to all the other shows again, but this time a song can only win 3 times and then it gets removed from the chart.
So no winning 5 times in a row and stealing a lot of other groups wins, or I don't know. Yes. But they actually had way too many hosts. Not as many as the next one we're gonna talk about, but we will highlight only a few of them this time for real. And the first one is gonna be Mr. Terry of AB6, model actor Han Hyunmin, following Mian from GL and Juhani from Monsta X. And to make Laura happy again, I'll let her I'll let you tell the last two, please. Do it for me.
We have Hanbin from ZB1, Sohee from Rise, and Myungjae from Bonedo and Byeee Star. As well as these days, the show is hosted by Byeee, Hanbin, and Jaehyun, Myungjae. And I just love that trio or just duo. Like, when it started, I had nothing else on my TikTok page. I swear to God, like, their interactions it's just brainless.
Adorable.
With a sprinkle of adorableness and a little bit more of dumbness. It's just everything mixed together. And I just loved it. Like, when they were like interviewing just the group and like before the group entered, like Jaehyun had some interactions with some of his fans and everything. Then went a little bit back and then like his fans, like one of those fans, like said something to Hanbin, like, "Oh, Hanbin, you're so pretty and everything," and like just how he was looking at them or like protecting them from Hanbin, like, don't look at him, or just the so famous like, I know you can't see me, but when Jaehyun like looking when Jaehyun found out about the ZB1 meme, the "Who made this?"
Who made this? Who made this?
It was just so funny. Like, just Hanmin, Sohee, and Jaehyun were like sitting on a couch, and I think it wasn't like part of the like an interview of the show. I think it was just a live stream. I don't know very well, to be honest, but
I
it's
think
a
it was
very nice clip.
behind me, actually, like a behind.
A behind or a live, because they also did some live streams actually. And like, Amin was drinking like a coffee and everything, then just put it back to the side table and made like the famous gesture. If you just search up who made the CB1, you'll find out what gesture I mean. But like making this so he joined in, and then Jaehyun also joined in with the hand gesture, but didn't know what everything was about. And like Sohee and Hamin were like, "Who made this?" And Jaehyun was like, with his also famous and really too funny laugh, laughing his ass off, and just yes.
I love the one interaction with like Jaehyun coming from Isaac. Like it was like 2 days after Isaac or something, like the Idols Olympic. And Bonado literally, like, they were late. They made fun of everything. They were just chaotic as yes. And then they actually like needed to like shoot like the thingy, like the arrow. What's it called again? Archery. Like do the archery stuff. They failed miserably. Ended going away, laughing. Okay, perfect. 2 days or 1 day later, Jaehyun came, and he was literally like doing armor thingy, like just the armor. Like he had also archery stuff, and he was like, "Oh, I'm so good at it." And then some wonder was literally like, "Oh, you should have been good at Isaac, though." Bro was literally like, "Who said that one? Who said that one?" These interactions are just so freaking cute. Like,
I love
the one
it.
was like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
I love the trio and the duo and everything.
Yes.
But yeah, to end this part with and to end this with the last show, we're gonna move on to our last show, Music Bank.
But
Music Bank is produced by KBS and filmed in
Yoido. It's the Korean.
Yeosang
At the
at the KBS New Wing Open Hall, but available also to international fans on YouTube or their official platform. It currently has 16 seasons, rooting back to 1998, and still going strong these days, actually. It's broadcasted every Friday. The criteria of winning is actually also kind of the same, like for every show. Well, but this time they actually do something very special. Every last week of June, they announce something called the most popular song of the first half of the year. Jesus, that's a long title.
I mean, it's not really a title, it's like literally just
the description, but yeah. And the song gets like a special award. Same goes to actually to the last week of December, but with this award, it's called Most Popular Song of the Year.
Yes, and Jesus Christ, they literally change hosts more than I actually change my bed sheets. I should actually probably change again, but they're faster than lightning. That's why I'm just gonna tell you some pretty famous names that featured as MCs on this show. And we're starting with Tableau of Epic High, actor Song Joong-ki, Mina of SHINee, actor Park Seo-joon, Irene of Red Velvet, V of BTS, Taemin of SHINee, Jin of BTS again. Then we got my bias again from Goja, the other bias, Woman, who bias worked himself, Minji of New Jeans, Kim Sejong, literally my wife, my bae, next to Xiaojun. Shouting. I have strokes of Chinese these days. Literally. But I think we also had Xiaojun before, so it was like brain upgrading. But yeah, Kim Sejong, good actress, good vocalist. Love her. Please be my wife. Ted of CB1, another bias of mine. How of CB1? Do you want to say it?
Another bias of her.
No, I mean the next person. But yeah, another bias one. Go for no? 80s Euro. Hey, I'm beating you. Like I'm literally putting it onto a plate for you to say 80s and and everyone. But no, okay. Then
I don't have to say 80s or in every sentence.
And Shinyu of Chivas. But to be honest, the two most famous couple pairings were actually Wonyoung of IVE and Sungwoon of ENHYPEN. And you might know da 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 with blue hair and another girly pop. It's Irene from Oh My Girl and Soobin of TXT. And I swear to God, I have traumata of that
Yeah, me too. Me too.
You literally got back then on Twitter. You got on TikTok. You got Dolphin. The song's called Dolphin that I was literally singing, and we also teach it to one of our friends. So yeah, Jesus Christ, and he's still bringing it up until today, and sometimes by being random in
like in the
Discord,
group
it's like
chat, he's still using dolphin emojis.
Yeah, and as well, he's also like talking to him. He's like dang 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 da, out of random, out of blue, literally.
Just giving us 4 flashbacks.
Yeah, it's literally the same for whatever. But please, yeah, we got the last one. So yeah.
But yeah, we are actually done now.
I didn't know that either.
Okay, we could have included so much more stuff, to be honest, but then this episode would maybe last for like 10 hours. And
Maybe
that's
20.
why we dropped a lot of stuff. But if you have like something to add, if you think we missed something really, really important, or like just minorly important, if you want to add anything, maybe let us know in the comments. But we can't forget one thing, obviously, at the end of all our episodes. Our song and drama recommendation.
Yep.
For this week, I'm gonna start actually with the song recommendation, and I have a lot of songs on repeat now, to be honest.
And she's opening Spotify right now. I just said you're opening Spotify right now.
Yeah, but I already knew what I wanted to choose. A song that made it up pretty quickly in my top 50 of like the month. It hasn't dropped too long ago. Is Newest Now from Noira. And I really enjoyed the song. Literally today at work, it was stuck in my head. As well as some other songs, which I actually didn't know where they came from. One example, Alcohol Free from Twice. I don't know why.
Did you say mojitos?
I was just like at work and like out of the blue, yeah. But News Now was also in my head and on my headphones on the way to work. It's a really good song. I think you should get it.
By who is it though?
Listen to it. No, I already said it.
You said it? Didn't hear that one.
Because you are deaf. Okay, I'm the deaf one. I shouldn't say.
Yeah, actually, you should not make that jokes.
But yeah, keep going with the drama recommendation.
Drama recommendation. Laura and me are both obsessed. We overanalyzed the trailer yesterday again because we only have 2 episodes left. It's called Secret Relationships. It's a BL, no. And it features Junso from Byeee and 3 other actually very talented dudes. Like literally all of them are talented. All of them are actually kind of handsome, but that's not the point. They were talented. Did I say that already? I don't know. I did. And the plot is literally, it is good. Like if you're listening to it, today is gonna be like the 7th episode release, and tomorrow is gonna be the 8th, like the last episode release. Plot is there is the guy. His name is Down in the drama, Chunso. And he has a problem with 2 dudes. Like, he is in love with one, and the other one is in love with him. But there is literally stuff going on, like, pretty psycho stuff, I guess, I would say. A little bit.
Manipulating and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then everything is like there's like a puppy coming in there, like the cute other guy, and he is literally a green flag. Maybe a little bit orange sometimes just, but mostly green. And then we have the red flag, and I don't even want to say
black flag.
No, he's literally worse than black. He's like the deepest black of all. He's literally a psychopath.
He's just above the whole spectrum of flags that are out there.
Yes. And we also read the webtoon. It's also based on a webtoon. And we have, I always bring Laura to like watch stuff with webtoons and like ongoing stuff. I'm so sorry. I love you.
Wait, what is it? Is it now the 3rd drama we've watched?
No, 2nd.
The 2nd. Okay, Study Group was the 1st, where we watched it like every week when it got released, and now we are doing the same stuff too as again. Like,
yeah, we don't want to do it.
Pain.
It's good pain. It's overanalyzing pain, and it's pretty funny. not funny in like the storyline, but it's cute and it's pretty shocking though.
Yeah.
So if you want to see something darker-ish but still sometimes funny-ish and cutesy and very yeah, creepy, not creepy,
Toxic?
but like toxic, yeah. Pretty toxic thingy. Go watch it. Secret Relationships. It's good.
Yeah. But another thing I want to add about the manhwa, like I read the whole thing, but
Yeah,
like
please don't
the
do it.
ending thing, we read together. But I actually, Luma read the manhwa for study group for now. I'm still beginning it. I haven't read it, and there's like a whole switch and difference for study group. Like Luma always taught me, the manhwa is actually like the webtoon is really good in everything, and then she misses some of the scenes that are in the webtoon
The
and are not in
Chinatown
the
plot.
drama.
I'm still not over it.
But actually, just when I read the manhwa, I wasn't. It was meh, like
For Secret
how
Relationship, by the
the
way.
yeah for secret
Not for study group.
no, like the main character Dawn, like how he acted and everything. There is also, like, I would say also not really a lot of character development anywhere. Maybe just
Is
like a tiny little step at the end, but that's it. He stays like the same, and it's very much blind
dumb
and
whiny.
yeah, and
his favorite
very
word is
whiny.
Hyung. And his favorite word is Hyung. I read with Flower like 10 episodes and it was literally just
Jaemin is this pretty, and Jaemin is that pretty, and Jaemin and that other Hyung, and I would love to freaking stab a Hyung.
But I
literally.
actually don't recommend the manhwa too much. If you watch the K-drama and are really into it,
maybe.
and are very interested, maybe, but don't expect really too much, because I think they actually did a really good did like really good work in the drama, like how they switch things up and how everyone is acting a lot better actually than in the manhwa.
Yeah. I think, though, that's enough yapping for today's episode. We're finally finished. Yep. Do you want to do an outro?
Yeah. We'll say goodbye for today, and let's meet in next week's episode for this podcast called D.D.D Discussions. Stay tuned for our following content and have a good one and stay safe. Bye-bye.
Bye.